Join the team.
Hey team, it's theMCGuiRE, and we're going to take a look at a brand new product from Upper Deck. Now this is really cool. This isn't technically a game, so a little bit different there. It's not technically a game. These are essentially collectible trading cards. You do not play a game with them, but they're based on all of the Blizzard games that have been released. And I say all because there's some cards in here that have some of the older arcade-style games as well. And then all your newer stuff, right? Like your Diablos, your StarCraft, your World of Warcraft, your Overwatch, right? You have Overwatch there. So it's got all of those IPs on these cards. And one thing I thought was really different about this as well is the cards are not just art cards. They also have cards that, you can tear away, and they've got little secret hidden things inside. They have cards that I believe have in-game effect. I'm not 100% on that. If they haven't done that, they definitely need to do that with like a volume 2 and go forward. They've also got cards that are special Samwise art cards. It may say it here on the box somewhere, but there are special cards in here that are from an artist, and that work may not be in future products, so those are going to be valuable. There's all kinds of like different types of rarities in the foil cards, so there's a lot of different types of things in these, and that's one of the reasons why I felt that this product was really cool, is they got really creative with a number of different types of products that are offered in these cards, and we'll take a look at that. So that's why I think this new set is so neat. I think there's a lot of potential here. Now it's kind of hard to. I'm gonna know if I get a hit. Like I'm gonna know if we get a hit in these. I'm not gonna know how much it's worth. Okay, because it's just the prices are just all over the board right now because it's so brand new. You literally could go to eBay and find a legendary gold card listed for $200 and something similar listed for $15. So it's kind of hard to understand what things are worth. Now, if you open the box, that's kind of what it looks like inside, and then you do get 7 packs that are inside of the box, and I probably will keep the box just as like a little deck box. It's got a little divider as well where you could put probably like your better cards here and then everything else. So that's pretty cool. I'm probably going to keep that as like a little deck box, and then we'll start getting into these cards now. Okay, so we're going into the first pack. We're looking for things that are called diamond. We're looking for things that are like gold foiled. We're looking for things that are red foiled, I believe. And we're looking for the Hearthstone packs, and we'll see what that looks like when we get to it, okay? So here we go. Is the first one. You'll see what game it's from right down here. It'll give you the symbol, and then this color is kind of your common. So we'll kind of look at that. We'll flip. Oh, nice, a Mercy. We'll flip it over, and you'll see there. It gives you a little bit of flavor text. It tells you the game that it's from, the character, and then the back of these will look different. If it's a special one, it'll say, up here to say legendary, or it'll have like a word that means it's kind of a special one. But again, just these silver ones are not going to have that. I love that Mercy card there from Overwatch. We'll turn around, look at the back. Yeah, so all the silvers are going to be like that. Oh, I love that Mercy. Okay. All right. Okay, that's kind of unique. All right. So that's kind of a cool one. So you can see there what I mean. It's like it's got all of their different IPs, even the old school stuff. Oh, there's a red one. Okay, so this may be a hit. The Roadhog here. This is a red one. So let me flip this over. Okay, so that's a Horde. This is called a Horde Parallel card. So that's a good one. If you get a red one, that's kind of like a rarer card that you're looking for. So that's a hit. So we're going to set that out to the side. How much that's worth, I have no idea. Okay, could be worth $30, could be worth $2. I don't know. I just know it's a hit. All right, here's something from Diablo, pretty sweet. All right. Oh, I love that card. That's pretty cool. Lothar, that's really cool. From World of Warcraft. Okay. Now we're going a little slower, and that's okay because this is brand new product. People really haven't seen these things. All right, we'll speed it up here after the first couple packs. But I want to go a little slower as we're just getting started. Okay, and I like how they do the landscape or the portrait. All right, that's really cool. Oh, nice. From that first classic World of Warcraft, Illidan. Remember that battle? Good lord, that was an awesome raid. Okay, cool. Oh, another one of these Red Horde parallels. We're either getting really lucky, or they're not as rare as I thought they were. But I thought these Red Horde parallels were rare. If you look at the box, that actually calls that out on the box. The base set Molten Core parallel cards and the Red Hordes cards, it calls that out online as being something that's sought after. So, oh, Inarius, that's a really cool card. Oh, that's cool. Leia, that's a really cool card. I love the Diablo ones. You know, probably one of my favorite Blizzard games of all time. Obviously, it would be the Diablo series. Huge fan there. I hope we get one of the Hearthstone packs, and if we do, we want the gold pack. We want the one that's gold colored. And the artwork is just really cool. The other thing I'll say from a review perspective, they're really thick cards. So this is going to be something similar to, like, these are even thicker than the One Piece cards. You can see how thick they are. It's really thick, high quality cards. The artwork's fantastic. I hope we get, like, oh, yes, I wanted one of the, okay. I'm going to say these red parallels are not that rare because we're hitting quite a few of them. So, I love that card. That is so cool. The artwork is awesome. That's a cool, Storm Rage. Yeah, that's a really cool parallel to get. I'm going to set all my red parallels to the side. That's cool. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Black Hand. I've actually got that weapon when they released that years ago. I think it would. I hope I get some foils. Ah, look at that dragon card. That's so cool from World of Warcraft. Oh, nice. The Reinhardt card. I want to say that one is a little bit more sought after, even though it's a... I saw this one. That's a really cool card. I'm going to set that aside. That's what's so hard about this, is knowing, like, what the hits are. Okay, there's another red parallel. So we're going to say red parallels are not that rare. They're just something kind of different. Maybe this is considered like an uncommon or a rare hit. I just know it's supposed to be something different. Ooh, that's a really... The artwork on that one is awesome. That's pretty sweet. Okay, and if we get, like, a really good card, it will be identified on the back. Like, the back will say, like, congratulations, you found, like, a really good card. And I will say, I did get these for MSRP. I found these at Walmart, picked them up. It's like $24 for 7 packs. You know, $24 for one of these, which I think is a reasonable price. Usually, you know, these are close to the $30 mark for other, you know, games. But again, this is not a game, so it's just collectible art cards. Oh, sweet, we got one of the Herodic cubes. There's another one of those red parallels. All right, so this is not a rare thing. It is cool though. Okay. I hope we get a legendary. That would be sick. These Herodic cubes are interesting. Now, in this set of things, remember at the beginning I said there's a number of things that are like collectible. This is one of them. So you basically have to get, this is HC22. So there's a bunch of these different cards, but you've got to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got to get 6 of them. And you essentially pop them out of here, and they will create, you kind of put them all together, and they'll create a little Herodic cube, which is something was introduced in Diablo 2. So that's really cool. I thought that was a really neat little idea. And you can make, I guess you can turn them either inside or outside to make your little cube. And then your cube can be different based on, which one of these you get. I'm probably not going to get enough to make a whole cube, but that's a pretty cool little thing. We'll set that to the side there. Go through the rest of these. Here's Ariel. That's an awesome card. All right, that's an awesome card. And a cool card there. Okay. There has been, so far in the packs we've opened, a lot of World of Warcraft. So I wonder if the Diablo and Overwatch stuff is a little bit more rare. I've noticed the Overwatch, there hasn't been a lot of Overwatch. There's been more World of Warcraft than anything. Oh, and to say that, we're right into Overwatch. So here we go. There's an Overwatch. World of Warcraft. Heroes of the Storm. That's a really cool card. Okay. Oh, nice. My main. I don't really play World of Warcraft or Overwatch very much anymore, but that was definitely my main. Bastion. I loved that card. I'm gonna keep that to the side. So that was cool. Another parallel there. Oh, now this one would have been nuts to get in the legendary. It would have been gold. So it is not in the gold. They also make these cards kind of different ways. And I know this one comes in a gold legendary, and that one is a very high price card. This one would not be. It's basically just the common because it's got the silver. All right, there we go. That's a really cool on the artwork. And, oh, nice, got the Diablo. That would have been cool to get into legendary as well. I'm going to set that aside. That's just a common. It's not going to be a hit, but that's really cool from an artwork perspective. We're getting into the last pack of the first box. Let's go last pack magic. Let's get it. Come on, last pack magic. Okay, something old school. Nice, the Lost Vikings. I loved that game. That brings back memories. That's really cool. Torbjorn, that's so awesome. I'm going to set that little Lost Vikings aside too. I'm going to put my favorites aside. That's nice, little red parallel there. So that's probably the hit then of the pack, is whatever's in that slot, I'm going to assume. Oh, there's some StarCraft. I don't think we've seen a lot of StarCraft cards. It'd be cool to get more of those. And the artwork is just amazing on these. Okay, that's the first box. We're going to get into the second now. I don't know. I'm really liking these. I'm not really sure. I definitely don't think I've gotten the value yet, right? I mean, outside of just really, really cool cards that you would collect. We haven't really got any big hits yet. I'm hoping this second box has got a hit in it that's going to cover the price of both of them. We haven't got a lot of duplicates either, which is kind of nice. That one there is a duplicate. That may be our first. Oh, here's a duplicate. Okay, now we're hitting duplicates getting into this second box. There's that Reinhardt. I think it would be cool to collect all these like red parallel horde cards. Have like the whole set of red parallels would be cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. So I think that's another thing that people are going to like with this is like, hey, I want to collect all the Overwatch cards. I want to collect all of the Diablo cards. I want to collect all the red parallels. I want to get, the however many Herodic cubes are possible to build. I want to get the the special Hearthstone mini collectible cards. There's also serialized cards in here. Oh, that one's really cool. Greymane, red parallel. Very cool. Okay. It would be nice to get at least one type of like actual hit in these. But again, I don't know the rarities of these things, right? I'm not sure I'm not sure if those numbers are published of what the rarities are. Oh, now that's a red parallel. I think the first time we got this in a standard... Oh, I saw this card again. I thought, oh, God, it'd be the legendary. It's not. So that's the red parallel version of that card. So let's do something real quick. Let's take a second here and look. Like, what... Is there a difference? Is it just the fact that it's red parallel? Or is there some kind of... Yeah, there's the standard one. Is there some kind of, like, difference in it? Okay. So there's the standard one. There's the red parallel. The artwork looks identical. So there's nothing that's different there. Naming's identical. Everything's identical other than the red versus the silver. Look on the back. Okay. They're both cards 78. That's interesting. Nothing here. We've got the horde indicator there for the horde parallel. Everything else looks identical, which is interesting. So the only difference is you just get the red parallel version of the card. So I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe collect, like, oh, I got the standard edition and I got the red parallel edition, put them side by side. That's kind of neat. I probably will go through and see if I can match how many of these did I get red parallel versus standard. I'm not sure I've got any other standards. I know that one was, but let's see if we have any other ones. Okay, Lost Vikings again. I'd like to get some more Lost Vikings stuff. I wonder if that's the only card that's Lost Vikings. Okay, another parallel red. Okay, that must be the hit slot is once you get to the red parallel. You're either going to get a red parallel, which is probably like your rare. It's interesting. What's very interesting is we haven't seen any of the Hearthstone packs. We haven't seen any of the green parallels. There's more Blackthorn. It's pretty cool. Oh, another Herodric Cube. So what is it? It's 1, 2, 3. So it's the fourth slot, looks like, is the hit. And this is a Duriel. That's... Or no, hang on. So fourth slot was that. Fifth slot, we're getting our red parallel again. That's a new one. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that one either. Okay. I'm not sure I... So what is it? Fourth and fifth slot? Or where the hits could be? Come on, give us a green parallel. Give us a foil, a Samwise. I don't know. Maybe they've made... Maybe they were smart about it, and they made those cards really, really high to get. Now, again, I only got 2 packs, but that is 14 packs. You would think... I don't know. Maybe they were smart about it, and they made them really rare. That one's really cool. Cool. They have these things called patch notes as well. That would be cool to get. That's so sick. So, I don't know. These are really fun. Like, I am definitely having a good time. These are really fun to open. Okay. Here we go. Last pack magic. This is the last pack. There's a nice sweet little Hanzo there. Yeah, that one's really cool. Rock and roll racing. That's awesome. Nice little diva. And another red parallel, so it looks like that's going to be the hit. Okay, that's going to be it in this pack then, I think. So no major hits. That's kind of cool. I like the artwork on that. That's a little bit different. It's almost like comic book style artwork versus what we've seen so far. That's interesting. That's the first card definitely like that. Okay, folks, that's everything. That's both boxes. It does not look like we got any big hits by any means. We got a ton of these red parallels, which, you know, I think would be cool to kind of match with its standard card. You know, there's probably some of these red parallels that might be worth something based on their rarity. And again, I have no idea because it doesn't really indicate that anywhere. But we did not get any of the major hit cards, the diamond cards. That we didn't get any foil cards where the card is actually foiled. Those are pretty rare. We didn't get any legendary cards. We didn't get any of that. So what that tells me, in buying 2 of these 14 packs, is and we didn't get any of the Hearthstone, and we only got 2 of the Herodic Cubes. So that tells me that they are at least being smart from the perspective of not just throwing the hits and just putting them like, oh, every box has got a legendary, every box has got some kind of hit. Definitely if you buy a booster box, you're going to be guaranteed probably like something, right? Some kind of hit. That they always have those rates kind of more guaranteed where you'll get a legendary or you'll get, you know, whatever. You'll get hits if you buy a booster box. I may get a booster box. We'll see. I might do a booster box. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to see how these cards start to kind of stabilize in the market and what people are really after. But I had a lot of fun with just this. If you find these in the store, I do recommend just, you know, maybe pick you up one of them and open it up if you're a fan of the Blizzard games. Worst case, you can get some of these red parallels, pair them up with the regular ones. Maybe you get all your favorite Overwatch characters and you can kind of put it in a little frame or put it in a little book and collect them. Trade them with your friends, right? If you got, you know, friends that are hardcore into Blizzard video games, they're pretty cool. I will say that, like, great product, Upper Deck, really good job with this, and I hope to see more cool stuff come out with this series. I hope this continues to go. I really want to see in-game effect, like give you a rare pool where you scratch the card and you get a special emote or you get a special skin, or, you know, that could be very, very cool to get, like special in-game skins that can only be obtained in these little boxes on these cards. That'd be an awesome thing. And they did that back in the day, or when the actual World of Warcraft card game was out there. They had stuff like that where you could scratch it and get in-game stuff, and I always thought that was so cool. That was awesome. So, okay, Upper Deck, great job, cool product. I do recommend, folks, if you're into Blizzard, check this one out. Let that team keep rolling. Chris, it's been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.